Have you ever felt like you were walking along an endless road, without signs or guideposts, just hoping that somewhere ahead, you would find what you seek? Now, imagine that on this journey, you are not alone. There is a greater force, a presence that knows every curve of the road, every stone on the ground. That force is God, and He has a plan for you. But what does it mean to say that God will provide all you need for a blessed life? It's not a blank check for all your material desires, but rather a promise that your deepest needs, those of the heart and soul, will be met. When the sun rises, He offers light, when night falls, He brings stars to illuminate the darkness. Similarly, at every step of your life, God is there, ensuring that you have enough to live a full and blessed life. And what about fulfilling your dreams and desires? God is not a magic genie who grants wishes by rubbing a lamp. He is the wise gardener who knows the right time for each seed to sprout. When you align your dreams with divine purposes, you will find open doors where there were once only walls. God works in the unseen, weaving the threads of destiny, and when you least expect it, the dreams you cherished intertwine with reality. At this moment, you might think, but what about the obstacles? What about my failures and mistakes? Life does not promise a road without potholes or days without storms, but even in difficulties, God is shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for the blessings to come. Patience is the key, faith is the shield, and hope is the compass pointing toward tomorrow. Don't forget to look below this video. There is something special waiting for you in the description, an carefully selected gift, thoughtfully chosen with care and gratitude for your presence and participation. It's a small symbol of our shared journey and an invitation to stay connected with us. So, if today you feel lost, remember that God is extending His hand, ready to guide your steps. When fear whispers that you are not capable, faith will whisper louder, God will provide. And when doubt questions your dreams, confidence will respond, God will help. Because in the journey of life, the divine promise is the light that never goes out, the strength that never falters, and the love that never ends. In the quietest moments of your life, when you stop and observe the world around you, perhaps you will feel a gentle breath of something greater, a shift in the air, promising renewal. This is the promise of remarkable transformations that God will bring to your life. These are not just visible changes, but soul metamorphoses, revolutions of being that alter the core of your existence. When we talk about remarkable transformations, we're not referring to minor adjustments or superficial reforms. We're talking about a profound evolution, where the old self bids farewell and the new self awakens. It's like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, there's no turning back to the cocoon, only a flight toward the horizon of endless possibilities. God is the artisan of this transformation, and with delicacy and power, He reconfigures the tapestry of your life, introducing new patterns, colors, and textures that you might never have imagined possible. At the heart of this transformation, at the epicenter of this revolution, God will infuse your soul with joy. Not a fleeting joy, but a joy that springs like an eternal fountain, even when the world around seems dry and arid. It's a joy that doesn't depend on circumstances because it originates from a divine source, pure and inexhaustible. It's the joy that sets the rhythm for the dance of life, the melody that is sung even in the densest fog. And your heart? Ah, your heart will be a garden where happiness blossoms. God will plant seeds of contentment that will grow under the sun of His presence. You will discover that happiness is not a destination but a journey. It's not an object to be achieved but a state of being to be lived. Each beat of your heart will be like a note played on the piano of existence, a symphony of happy moments that you will not only experience but also share. With God, transformation and happiness are not empty promises or distant dreams. They are living, breathing realities that begin within you and extend beyond the horizon of your life. So, embrace change, welcome joy, and walk with an open heart because with God, every step is a movement toward a more fulfilled and radiant existence. Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are like seeds, each carrying the potential to grow into something beautiful or be lost in the barrenness of the soil. Now, think of the power that lies in choosing the seeds you plant. Transforming your thoughts is the crucial first step for the words that emanate from you to follow a path of positivity and light. Start by rejecting negative words. Like a gardener carefully removing weeds to protect precious plants, you must uproot the negativity that can strangle your words before they even bloom. Negative words are like clouds that block the sun, they hinder the growth and nourishment of healthy thoughts and affirmative words. Keep negativity away from your thoughts as you would close the windows against a cold, cutting gale. Create a barrier that shields the mind from the invasion of draining thoughts and distorted views of reality. Cultivate a mindset of hope and optimism, deliberately choosing thoughts that are constructive and uplifting. And what about disbelief in your heart? It would be like barren land where nothing can flourish. Transform this space by watering it with faith and confidence. Faith is not merely belief in something greater, it's trust in your own ability to overcome, to thrive, and to be happy. Nourish your heart with this faith, and you will see that even the hardest stones on the path can become the foundation upon which you build castles. Remember, the power to transform your life begins in the invisible realm of thoughts and beliefs. Align your ideas with what is good, true, and positive, and your words will naturally follow suit. Speak with love, speak with hope, and speak with joy because each word you utter is an echo of what lives in your mind and resides in your heart. With this alignment, you will not only transform yourself but also touch the lives of others in ways you could never have imagined. Imagine your faith as a garden that requires daily care. Let God's teachings be the morning dew that refreshes, the rain that nourishes, and the sun that strengthens. In a world where the aridity of cynicism and the dryness of despair threaten to parch the fertile soil of the Spirit, divine teachings are the vital resources that keep the land of your faith rich and prosperous. Make God's teachings a daily practice. Speak and declare God's words every day. Let them be the first words you whisper at dawn and the last ones you let out at dusk. Words of gratitude, words of hope, words of love, and words of faith. Each one is a seed that, when spoken, begins to sprout in the unseen depths of reality. By declaring these words, you are not just affirming a belief, you are weaving a reality. Each word spoken in faith is like a hand shaping the clay of existence. And just as the clay becomes a vessel, your words mold the contours of your life. They create an echo that reverberates in the universe, a call for the good and the just to manifest in your journey. And it's in this act of daily speech, in this commitment to positive discourse, that you will begin to reap the fruits of your speech. It's not a harvest that can be measured in material gains or fleeting successes, but in moments of serenity, in connections of compassion, and in experiences of deep joy. These are the true and lasting fruits, those that survive the seasons and become the legacy of a life well lived. So, let God's teachings be the nourishment and the light for your faith. Let divine words be the language you speak to the world. Do this not just as a ritual but as a path to live, and you will see how your life, and the lives of those around you, will flourish under the influence of this sacred practice. Faith in God is often seen as a refuge against life's storms, offering comfort and hope even in times of uncertainty. The belief that those who trust in God will not face disappointments is an idea that can be understood in various ways, depending on each person's spiritual or religious perspective. From the viewpoint of many faith traditions, the promise is not that there will be no challenges or difficulties, but that through these challenges, there will be a constant presence and a source of strength. The idea is that even if disappointments come, they do not have the final word, and God's presence offers a deeper perspective and purpose that can transform the understanding and experience of such disappointments. The notion that by staying in God's word, one's life is under His care reflects a central principle in many spiritual traditions. By living according to divine teachings and principles, it is believed that a person can experience God's guidance and protection in a more intimate and direct way. This doesn't necessarily mean that life will be free of problems, but it can mean having the wisdom and patience to navigate difficulties with a sense of security and inner peace. Having faith is essential when facing barriers on the path to success. It is this internal spark that motivates us to continue even when circumstances seem unfavorable. Visualizing success is a powerful exercise that can keep us focused and hopeful. By imagining overcoming challenges and reaching your goals, you nurture the faith within you. Setting clear goals and celebrating each small progress are also practices that keep faith alive, providing a tangible sense of advancement and capability. Drawing inspiration from stories of others who have overcome adversity can reinforce the belief that success is possible despite difficulties. Maintaining a positive internal dialogue and surrounding oneself with a supportive community are equally important in nurturing the faith that drives success. Concurrently, it is essential to learn to release harmful emotions and worries that hold us back. The practice of mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space for greater clarity and inner calm. Finding healthy ways to express feelings, such as writing in a journal or talking to a friend, can be incredibly liberating. Meditation and prayer also offer moments of introspection and peace, allowing us to release the concerns that affect us. Physical exercise and relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing, yoga, or Tai Chi, are effective tools for releasing built-up tensions and restoring emotional balance. Learning to practice conscious detachment, accepting that not everything is under our control, is a skill that allows us to live with greater lightness and confidence in the flow of life. By embracing these practices with patience and persistence, we not only strengthen our faith but also free ourselves from unnecessary emotional burdens, paving the way for a future of success and well-being. The idea that suffering can be alleviated through a deeper relationship with the divine is a source of comfort for many. The belief that being in communion with God can offer relief and hope is a central principle in various spiritual traditions. God's presence is seen as a refuge, a place where burdens become lighter and where pain can find a restoring balm. Seeking God with all one's heart is a call to total surrender and absolute trust. It is an invitation to open oneself completely to faith, setting aside doubts and entrusting problems, concerns, and fears into the hands of the higher entity one believes in. This act of surrender is not an abdication of personal responsibility, but an acceptance that there are greater forces that can offer guidance, comfort, and peace. Surrender can be a liberating process. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by adversities, there is relief in acknowledging that one is not alone in life's journey and that one can trust in a greater force to guide and sustain. Many people find in this trust a source of strength and serenity that helps them face daily challenges with greater resilience and hope. Reflecting on blessings is a practice that invites us to pause and consider with gratitude the positive aspects of our lives, even in challenging times. Each experience, encounter, and lesson can be seen as a blessing, an opportunity for growth and deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By focusing on the blessings received, we cultivate an attitude of gratitude that can transform our perspective, nurturing a more positive and hopeful view of life. As we look to the new year with anticipation, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities the future may bring. It is a moment to renew hope, set new goals, and dream of what is yet to come. The new year represents a new chapter, a blank canvas ready to be filled with new experiences and achievements. With anticipation, we can plan positive changes, set clear intentions, and commit to actions that reflect our deepest values and aspirations. This anticipation is also a source of motivation. It encourages us to leave behind what no longer serves us and embrace the lessons learned to move forward wiser and more intentional. It's a chance to reinvent ourselves, explore new interests, and cultivate more meaningful relationships. In summary, Reflecting on blessings and looking to the new year with anticipation is an exercise in balance between appreciating where we've been and embracing where we are going. It's a celebration of life's journey with all its ups and downs, an affirmation that each new day is an opportunity to live fully, and an occasion to create a future that resonates with our most authentic selves. If you enjoyed this video and want more inspiring content like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Abundance and Faith channel. That way, you won't miss any updates. Thank you for your support.